Hello, it is I, Dharma, also known as the Entertainer, also known as your Demi-Omni Queen, and welcome back again today. And today today's video is a special announcement. Now, the reason why I wanted to delegate this to its own video is because there is quite a little bit to talk about. This isn't going to be very long, probably the shortest of my videos so far, but I feel like this was important to talk about. Now, in the past on this YouTube channel, when I very first got started, I figured I would just make videos about all sorts of fun things, and hopefully that would bring people in. And it has brought some people in, and I am thankful that for those of you who are here, that you are here. But the thing is I have never been really that focused in my approach. There's nothing that really connects my videos together other than the different series on this channel, which are still very much a bit disconnected, I feel. Like the Floppa series, I forget exactly what I call it. It's based on the Roblox Raise a Floppa game. I feel like every time I go to sit down and record, there's not really a coherent story going on. It's just me playing the game, which for a lot of people that's enough, but for me, I feel like I want to do something more. Same thing goes for the Motor series, Motor's Fate series. I very much enjoy talking about my roleplay experience, but I'm probably going to have to stop making videos about it. And just for a quick explanation, that's for two reasons. One, because it's been a while since we've done anything in the roleplay, and I'm not very good at remembering details in the first place, so I feel like I'm already stumbling, even more so now because it's been so long. And B, the roleplay has kind of died. There is no concrete conclusion, so I feel like, once I run out of things to say about it, will just be an anticlimactic, oh my goodness, I cannot speak. You understand what I mean. It won't be a very good ending. So, because of this, I have decided to pivot my channel a little bit. Try and find more focus. Something more coherent, if you will. And this is where the big announcement comes in. I feel like I should probably kind of stop, both on the Floppa series and on the Motor's Fate. Now, for the Motor's Fate, for the aforementioned reasons, and Floppa because, one, the meme of Floppa has kind of died. Not that I was ever actually there for the meme in the first place, but, you can see how this can kind of affect things. A dead meme isn't going to really bring in people. Just like how nobody really watches Among Us gameplays anymore, nobody really watches Floppa stuff anymore. And it's not that I didn't enjoy doing it, I very much did so. It's just that, along with the fact that, I feel like not a whole lot of my heart was really put into it. That's what really got me, I think, is that, it feels more like a chore at this point than it does a YouTube channel. It feels like it could be so much more. It feels like I could give you all so much more, something so much better. And so that's the main reason why I'm pivoting. And what I'm pivoting to is I'm going to be, I'm not necessarily going to be giving up doing Roblox video gaming or Minecraft video gaming or whatever it is I decide to do. It's that I'm going to pivot that in a better direction. And that is towards the Pride community, or the LGBTQIA+ community. Now, the thing is from the very beginning of this channel, in the very first video, I explained that I was in part, at the very least, part of the LGBTQIA+ community. And I figured that I would talk about it every now and then, having, a few dedicated videos to it here and there. But with the recent changing of um, my podcast over on Anchor to also be not necessarily more pride focused exclusively, but talking more openly about my pride over there has made me realize my true passion for the subject. All the stories I could share, all the things that I could talk about, and just helping out and everything. Like, for example, my Redbubble, it's the description for the pins isn't a reason why you should buy them. The description for the pins, the LGBTQIA plus pins, is what each flag means. My Redbubble shop at this point is more of a place to learn than it is a place to get pins. Although I would highly recommend going and checking it out if you ever want a pin. But the little bit of self-promotion set aside, I do think that this is a good idea for me, Something to make this channel more coherent, something I'm actually very passionate about. In fact, right now I'm doing something called manifesting, which is a YouTube video for another time, where I am manifesting a girlfriend. So, I'm just gonna come right out the romantic gate like, girls! I like the girls! So, yeah, I just feel like a culmination of just my identity and everything that I love about Pride has led me to change this channel a bit. And so with this comes even bigger news. I have also decided to start a YouTube podcast. Now, I know what you all are thinking, not another YouTube podcast, but listen up here. I had a podcast before even starting my YouTube channel, so technically the podcast came first. Haha, you have nothing to complain about. But all jokes aside, I've decided to start a podcast on here called Gay Tea with Dharma, which is, it's gonna be a fun podcast where I talk all about the LGBTQ plus, life and my experiences, and probably some educational stuff in there too, because it's not everybody knows every single term in the community, and that is fine. I get it. There's a lot to learn. I'm still learning. You're all probably still learning, even if you've been in the community for the last 50 years. But, yeah, so I'm very excited to start on this new venture. And when it comes to content outside of my Gay Tea podcast, I figured I'd do more LGBTQ plus centric games and speed paints and things like that. I'll still be doing the speed paints, I'll still be doing the story times. It's just, I think the story times are mostly gonna be on the Gay Tea podcast because, like I said, I have a burning, fiery passion for the gay, so I'm probably gonna most of the stories I'm going to want to share are probably going to be of the gays, so it makes sense for it to be over there. But yeah, I'm probably going to upload speed paints. I'm not sure if I'm going to do storytime speed paints, since most of the storytime stuff is probably going to be delegated to the Gay Tea, like I just said. I might do like mini speed paints here and there, like little bitty 5-minute or maybe even 10-minute videos of the different speed paints that I do throughout the week, just cause, it's fun and it's more content. Yay. So yeah, I hope you all are as excited as I am for this new endeavor. I don't think a whole lot outside of this is going to be changing, other than the story times and speed paints, like I said. And even then, I might still be doing the storytime speed paints, simply because not all stories are about gay things, so, you might still see some here and there. But, yeah, when it comes to video gaming, I'm probably gonna pick more Roblox stuff that's just a little bit more pride-focused. Maybe I'll start reviewing those little LGBTQ plus hangouts and stuff. So yeah. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this. I hope you all continue on. Please do subscribe and hit the notification bell if you would love to see more from me. It's not a requirement, but I guarantee better things are coming in the future. Thank you all who's already here, and thank you to those who are looking back on this video in the future. You guys have really made this worth it, and yeah, I hope to bring you better stuff. So, anyways, if you would like to hear some professional novel and digital art tips, then go ahead and check out the Not on YouTube podcast linked in the description down below. The podcast is called Write What You Want to Read, Draw What You Want to See. And it's all about my professional experience when it comes to digital art and novel writing, all the tips, tricks, and what not to do's that I've learned throughout the years. The second link is to the aforementioned Redbubble shop, where called Rainbow-rific, where the main highlight is the LGBTQIA+ pins. I've recently released gender fluid, abrosexual, agender. There's another one, it's on the tip of my tongue, omnisexual. There was a polyamory. I've got some others on the way too, like demi-romantic and trigender are currently in the works. So, yeah. If you would like some shirts and gay pins, please do go over there. And if you would like to learn more about digital art from me, then the last link is to the course that I created called The Secrets to Digital Art with ProCreate course. I teach you all of the ins and outs of the iOS drawing app ProCreate. Everything that you need to know about it, I will teach you. You will know the things, and you will be happy. You will be a happy little person. You will be happy. And I also teach you the digital art schematic that I use for whenever I create any sort of art, whether it be an anthropomorphic animal, a regular animal, a human, a mountainside, an RV, whatever it is that you're drawing, this can be applied to it. So, yeah. Anyways, I'll be seeing you all later, and on to the next one.